quick shout out to executive producer Christina Jones, who's sponsoring Community Reactions. Her insight and breakdowns are next level, and she has helped our channel out plenty of times. Check out Black Girl Couch Reviews Podcast, a solo talk, unfiltered recap of your favorite TV shows geared to make you laugh. Link to the podcast is in the video description below. Be sure to check it out.
Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one's for the Expanse, Season 5, Episode number 3.
Alright, we got executive producer Christina Jones clouding on the mistake that is Jess Lacith Phillip. Yes, I realized as soon as I said it that that's obviously not his name.
What happened?
She was referencing a comment and I just read that wrong.
Oh.
Okay, the comment was for Lacith regarding Phillip being a grown man. I was remarking that he's in fact barely 16 years old.
Oh.
Finally, we know where Amos comes from, what his roots were, and it's brutal. No wonder he and Naomi navigated towards each other from the Canterbury, two souls from broken, abusive backgrounds. I'm glad they kept the more sexual aspects of Amos's relationship with Lydia out of the show, but it harkens back to the comment he made about Naomi. She's like a sister to me, but don't get me wrong, I'd do her if she'd let me.
Yeah.
He was not kidding at all. I also love how they played out him remembering his past in the background of the scenery. Just a beautiful way of storytelling. I love that too. That whole episode was just beautifully done, even from the visual aspects. That's right, man. Don't be too proud to take the ice for your busted face. It's looking extra puffy, and it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
I love Amos, but who doesn't? I love seeing Eric. Can you imagine the things he's done to be Kingpin? Is that really how you go through life, son? Just pushing buttons? Fred was all types of exasperated with Holden this episode. Holden's telling him about what the situation is. Fred had to poke his chest out and lift up his dress socks like, look, young blood, my house. Stop stomping around with all your privilege. And can Bull try to be a little less racist? I mean, sis right there. The word skinny is kind of the equivalent of the N-word, and he uses it a bit. Whoever said Belters aren't hard up for jobs? These are your employees, sir. Have some respect. Yeah, he's kind of the douche.
Who that?
The guy that's with Fred, too. The guy that's always got the attitude.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for y'all to catch up because I just finished episode 7 and this season is just as the book is my favorite. I'm wrecked. It's so good. Well, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Alright, we got executive producer Lacith coming through as well. Love the reaction, guys. Lacith Phillip. Had me die. Yes! My bad. I love this episode, and I loved how they showed Amos Timmy's past, and it was beautifully done. I can safely say that just after 2 episodes, Amos is the MVP of the season so far. I totally agree.
Yeah.
That drug dealer beatdown scene was hilarious, and how can he go from 0 to 100 in a split second was impressive.
You know, that was gangster.
Also, how Monica survived, that was beyond me, because your brain cells die after 5 minutes without oxygen, and I'm sure it took them at least 10 minutes to find her. I also loved Chrissy being herself no matter what she is and keep working to protect the Earth. Even if she has no authority, she's basically the queen of Earth. Can't wait for the next one. It's going to be epic. And then we have 2 comments that I wanted to feature as well from YouTube, starting with Kirk Darling, who said, Admiral Salvatierre has spent a lot of time thinking about how a small force can hold control of the ring's space. They gave him time for a long speech about his thoughts. We were able to guess most of Amos's life, but these details were interesting. You should be able to guess who Amos would need Aversarella's help to visit. I do have an idea, but I'm going to wait to see if it's revealed, as far as who he's visiting in jail on Earth. They put some... I had to look this up, Kurt, because I didn't even know what this meant. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but they put some Chekhov's guns on the table in this episode, things to watch for later. So I had to look up what that phrase meant, but ultimately it is the tactic as far as making sure all the information provided in the show isn't just throwaway information. It's stuff that can be applied or is used to move the story along in future episodes too.
Oh.
So I thought that was cool that you put that in there, because at first I was like, what guns were on the table?
Yeah.
Like literal guns. So I had to look it up. But it's actually...
it means something.
It means something, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Mule comes through to say, I always had a bit of a hard time believing in Amos. How cold-hearted he is, void of empathy, basically being a robot. Learning more about his background, about being born and thrown into prostitution as a kid, just seeing how dark the world can be this young really made his personality that much more convincing to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard to relate to other people when you've been dehumanized essentially as soon as you came into the world. It also explains his need for a moral compass in Naomi and Holden. Absolutely loved it. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
That was fantastically
Yeah.
done, and I love everything about Amos, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to see more of it. All right, let's get into episode 3 right now.
What?
All these rocks have consistently higher return signatures on one side only.
Could these rocks have been fragments of a single larger asteroid?
Certainly could be. This string of pearls configuration suggests that.
If this were the case, what do you estimate the size of the original asteroid was?
Ballpark.
Well, based on these readings, somewhere between 10 and 30 meters in diameter.
If a rock that size hit Earth, how big of an impact would that create?
It wouldn't. Our asteroid spotters would easily detect an asteroid of that size.
Indulge us. Theoretically.
Well, with a typical iron-nickel core, assuming a speed at impact of, say, 30,000 kph, the blast would be about 1 to 4 megatons, depending on the impact angle.
That's a medium yield fusion warhead.
Blast radius 13 kilometers.
I don't understand.
Take that for the road, Doctor.
This discussion does not leave this room. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Christy's all over this shit.
Ain't even her job no more. Oh, they figured it out. So it's only one rock though, plus the little broken up ones.
No, he has more than one. We saw that on the thing. The next one's going to impact in 22 hours.
Oh, I thought that was the only one going.
Marco. They're remembering the Marco conversation. I mean, she's remembering the Marco conversation.
That was fire control for Ashford's stolen Martian PDCs. He has the best guns in the boat. It looks like they took the data code and the combat was...
Boss Bang, I'm in reactor room. It is intact, but fuel pedal all gone. Main water tank empty, but the air scrubber gone too.
Transfer of all water and fuel reserves from the vault to Motec. Then patch hole and repressurize.
You gotta look at the people who took you. If your optical mod has any images.
No, they were waiting for me in my room. I didn't get a chance to look at anyone. Felt like I shot off at least 2 people. You need to keep me in the loop. I almost died in that box. You need to wake the fuck up. You have got a serious problem. Someone is after the murder molecule and you know where it is.
Just rest.
Dawes confirmed the video. Says he doesn't have a clue who's responsible.
Whoever did this, they could be coming for you next. Station's still in lockdown. Once you find the skinnies that grabbed it, we're gonna get some answers.
Yeah,
This
You should
guy,
get all
this guy,
time
this guy.
until we figure out what's really going on here.
I'm not going anywhere. They want to fight, I'll give them one.
Boss man, if these people were able to find Cortazar, it's a good bet they know you have the proto-molecule too. Nobody is going near them. I'm gonna harden up security, put an extra detail on them.
That'll do. We've handled terrorists on Tycho before.
This isn't a bunch of idiots bashing in doors. This is a well-organized attempt.
I can see what the fuck it is. I've been doing this shit a hell of a lot longer than you.
Fred is like, you need to calm down, okay?
First things first.
Jake.
Look,
I see you before, kid.
Never have gotten a shakedown like that.
because you were always around.
Hey, couple seats just opened up, huh?
That's cute.
I seen him earlier.
3 vodkas.
What the fuck you doing here? Personal business. Oh shit. You work for Fred Johnson and the Inners.
Easy.
All of a sudden, Naomi Negata come back to Palace? No. We're here for bounty on Mako. If I wanted to put you in jail, you'd be there already.
Young say.
I'm saying.
Three more.
Go easy on me. I can't keep up the same way I used to.
Like Rocco's birthday? And probably last time 3 of us here together.
You would work with a couple guys from the brothel trying to kiss his ass for better shifts on the line.
Yeah, but you bought him so much whiskey, he never make it to the brothel. I never got my money back.
I got the better shifts.
She's still better than something. Babe.
Phillips here. I came to see him.
What a fucking chance.
You don't speak for him.
He don't want to speak to you. He don't want you in his life.
I believe that when he tells me to my face.
Why now? After so long.
The price on Marco's head is going to get him killed. I don't want that to happen to any of you.
Philip is not a little boy anymore.
I'm still his mother.
You left him. And us.
You have to tell Philip I'm here and that I need to see him. I have the right.
You have nothing. You missed the trip. Go back. Back to your inners.
Look, y'all got some hatred of the inners. Can there ever be peace? Will there ever be?
It was good seeing you one last time.
I mean, she did save all mankind. Does she get nothing for that?
He deserves to make the choice. Please.
Much for meeting me.
Oh, Anna and the half-hearted fellow sailor.
You up for a glass of wine on the War College, of course. Research is
Oh, yeah,
delectable.
that sounds great.
We'll have a bottle of the Benassi Cabernet, the reserve, please. Thank you. So, Alex Kamal, what does it feel like knowing that your name's going to be in history books?
Oh, well, I never really thought about it like that.
Come on, you have.
Well, yeah, I guess, maybe. On occasion. I guess it makes it worthwhile in the end. But it does make you wonder how many more bullets you can dodge. Sorry. What I meant to say was, it is an honor and a privilege to serve the ideals of Mars.
Don't apologize. You willingly walked into the unknown. Not a lot of people can say that. And you also saw some very weird shit.
Yeah, I did. Which I guess
She's
brings
playing
us
it,
to
though.
why you asked me here.
Well, they both playing each other.
I know. But he doesn't think she's playing it.
Oh, sure.
So, Illis, New
Yeah.
Terra. I read all the reports and I saw the pictures.
She's
that
all
they
alive.
took. The RCE reports are classified and the Belter accounts are filled with so many inconsistencies. What I want to know is what I didn't see.
I'll do my best to fill in the gaps for you.
If you
When
can
you
fill in
got
some
there,
gas for me.
what did you do to turn the machines on?
That's the one.
Shadow de la Lake.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Miller, we'd all be dead on that rock. But lucky for everyone, we destroyed that last piece of proto-molecule crap. So now all those machines on all those other planets, they're gonna remain inert.
The most amazing thing about that story might just be your modesty.
Well, she got enough information that she wanted. What she wanted to know is there still some more proto-molecule?
Low-tank say no more power modules to spare. Also for DeWalt. Unless you love to float, we must resupply soon.
We are fine for now. Bertold, missiles will replace the guns.
She's looking for like the backup core where he would like might have left a message or.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho Weseris will do little to harm the enemies.
I agree. The only real victims there would be Belters. Those days are over now. You still don't see it?
Don't see what?
Can't even imagine it. This has always been a problem for our kind. Even our dreams are small. Die in darkness.
First you tell me to hurry up and finish the Rossi. Now you slow me down to do this.
If this makes any fucking difference, you got two speeds, slow and stop. The Rossi
This
can
guy
wait.
is such a
Read this stuff
dick.
quick and quiet.
Slow and
The
stop.
original manifest for the shipping container is gone.
Oh, thanks for telling us something we already know.
But the container assembler is on Tycho. And their operational security is pathetic. That specific container was sold to Duru Freight. Tamia and Vedasto Duru, employees of record.
Family business. And moonlights and kidnapping. Who says Belters are hard up for jobs?
They rent a compartment on top level B.
Yeah, I killed myself. How long they been dead though? That's the question.
She was so mad. She said,
Look like they
"How
just
did
died."
you get there so fast?" And I was like, "We're celebrities."
Did she buy it?
Not at all.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, no, it has been.
I'll settle up.
Hold on. You haven't told me anything about you. What's your story?
A tedious and boring one that will spoil a good time.
No, come on. You're at the war college. That right there is more interesting than those stories.
Well, that's true.
So how long you been working with Soapster?
Going on 5 years.
No. He's one hell of a great speaker. I mean, that lecture he gave yesterday, I was tempted to re-enlist. Still don't know how he does it all.
Does what all?
Well, teaching at the war college while on active duty. I mean, he's some kind of bigwig in logistics, isn't he?
Sounds like you're more interested in him than me.
Oh, no. I was just hoping that maybe I could land a gig speaking at the war college, you know. It'd be a good excuse for me to stay close to home for a while.
I'm sure the college would be open to it.
Well, if you can point me in the right direction or tell me who to talk to,
I'd be happy to give you some contacts.
great. So, hey, how about we get some more wine? This time the bottle's on me.
I'd love to, but I have to be up early shipping out in the morning.
Oh, that's a shame. Where you headed out?
Nowhere, just a routine supply room.
Oh, what ship?
The Barkeep.
I had a really good time.
I'm glad you liked it.
You're glad?
I
Shit don't even
am
exist.
this way.
You just made that up.
Thank you again for indulging.
Okay,
in
so
my
you playing me too.
Oh,
Got it.
thank you for being curious, Emily. And maybe, I don't know, we could do it again when you get back.
That would be interesting.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Both of them make phone calls. She on some bullshit. He on some bullshit. He know what's up. I can totally see Mars being like that though. If they ever did that, just like that.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey,
Big
you were Alex Kamal, right?
Guilty as charged. What?
Damn.
Son of a bitch! What the?
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Shit. What did you do to me?
Hi.
Hey.
What's a nice, upstanding Martian like you want to know about Admiral Sauveterre?
Nothing bad.
Tell me the truth, hon.
Huh? What?
What do you want to know about Admiral Sauveterre?
Damn, he got goons.
Just if he's really selling weapons to the Belters.
True serum.
You been talking to anyone else about this, sweetie?
Yeah. Oh, my friend.
My friend.
A friend? Just a friend?
My friend, Bobby Draper.
My friend, Bob Draper.
Okay.
Go say that.
Shoot him.
What?
The name of the ship?
The Bell Train.
Barkeith.
The Barkeith.
A lot of the arms deals I made went down during routine military operations.
Out of plain sight, that's smart.
If Babbage is on a supply run, her ship could easily be full of weapons. This could be a very big deal.
So what do we do about it?
You have a ship.
I got a yacht.
Well, technically it's my yacht, okay? I salvaged it.
There's no need to get legalistic on me, buddy.
We'll take the Razorback out and keep our scopes tight on the Barkeith. Any ships they encounter, we get visual IDs and drive signatures and send the lot to Avasarala. We could flush out their entire smuggling chain. Mars to belt.
Unless they spot us. Razorback's got no guns.
Well, it has one hell of a sneaky pilot.
This is not the homecoming I was expecting.
Well, you're not a homebody.
All right, Gunny. Let's go prep this ship.
Right, I'll meet you there, okay? I'll go grab a few things just in case.
Okay.
Like my whole suit.
Right.
Give him a battle suit, so
And could you take a nap because
yeah,
this whole
you
truth
need,
serum
yeah,
is
you about to be crazy on the whole shit, man. You can better fly.
truthfully?
Truthfully? No. Come your ass down. Come take it down.
I felt the same emptiness that you feel now. If I wanted company, I'd have stayed in bed. We never realize how much someone's a part of us until we feel the weight of emptiness when they're gone. I can only guess how much Ashford meant to you. But it is not enough to justify pursuing Marco.
It's not about revenge, it's about...
Stay with me. I will.
The girl from the 2 high concept shows we watched before. I bet that's her.
We found the timing. As I feared, Ashford is dead. He was convinced that Mako Inaros was up to something, and I think he was right. I'm sending you what Ashford found. Maybe it will do some good for the belt.
Doing it to Fred Johnson.
This is not my fight.
Now, if they can only make it to Chrissy, that will confirm for sure.
I abandoned you. And I'm sorry. But I loved you more than I ever thought I could love anyone.
Then why did you leave?
I'll never forgive myself for making the choice that I did. But it was never about you.
When I was little, I used to dream about what this moment would one day be like. What I would say to you, but that moment never came.
I don't expect you to forgive me. But I never stopped loving you. And I never will. That's why I'm here. I came to help you.
You?
I ain't got nothing to lie.
Yeah, shit. That was a waste of a trip. Your son's so far gone right now. He on the terrorist watch list. That's how far gone he is.
As far as we can tell, someone locked and vented the Dura Brothers compartment
She thought
before
she
anybody
gonna
could ask
ground
any
him?
questions.
So much for hardened security.
Our mole is proving harder to weed out than I thought.
You can stop digging. They're about to reveal themselves. The container Monica was in. Sakai and I located the ship that was scheduled to pick her up. Belter freighter out of Ceres, the Zamir. It's still inbound.
They think Monica's still in the container.
That's the way it's gonna stay. Because that information does not leave this room. We're gonna let them come in and load up the container and then close the door so they can't leave.
No, we'll do one better. I'll set up a party inside the container, and when they open the door, we'll take them and the ship. And let's make sure we have someone left to talk to this time.
Right, but you just go killing everybody. With your 2-gun hoe ass. How do you get this job? Huh. Fucking been playing for cycles. So all of this shit must be from the Admiral. That's the thing. Gotta be.
Hey.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
I'm just about to say, damn, man, that's your mama. In the belly.
Thanks for the ride.
Sorry. Stop.
Being spineless and weak.
It is my ass on the line, not yours.
So a cushy retirement is more important than preventing an attack.
We don't know if it is an attack. We don't have enough proof.
You know we're right. You believe it as strongly as I do.
It doesn't matter what we believe.
Can't prove it.
If you were in charge and someone came to you with this theory, you would laugh them out of your office, and if they persisted, you would reassign them to the farthest outpost in the Jovian system. Tell me I'm wrong.
I've learned to listen.
Oh, give me a break.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
Part of this job is knowing when it's over and moving on. That's what we need to do.
Felix, please. You're the only ally I have left.
I've gone as far as I can.
Ooh, what's really bad though is they're right. Are they just not gonna do anything? What are we doing?
We gotta get a little bit more information.
I mean, they only have 22 hours. It's like...
I know, I'm saying some of that information got filtered to Chris. I don't know how, but is that even practical? This is plexiglass.
It's for content. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho Ceres will do little to harm the enemies.
You still don't see it.
I don't see what.
Even
There we go. It's done.
this has always been a problem for Hakan. Even our dreams are small.
Now, the other question is, how come the asteroid detector won't get... Oh, they got
Because
that stealth
there's
shit on it.
stealth shit on it. Oh, it's... See, it's happening already.
There's one of them. Well, it don't even matter now, because once this one rock come down, it's going to be like, alright, well, the bitch was right. It's always black holes got from get by the asteroid. Fish going crazy.
Oh, look at his face burning, babe. Holy
Damn.
shit!
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Ooh, buddy boy. Alright, that was episode 3 of The Expanse, and oof, man, it's going down. Alright, we got like deep impact happening over here. Asteroids hitting the Earth. That's just one little small rock of what's to come. So now I think that should be enough confirmation that Chrissy has the rock hitting the Earth, and she got the recording of that thing. So she should have enough information to go get this thing taken care of. I am liking this whole season right now so far. I like that everybody's spread out doing their own thing. We probably going to all merge just into one big thing towards the end, which is great. But this is also giving everybody opportunity to do their own thing and shine a little bit, and then we can get a little bit more information on them interacting as well. So it's all working out. I also love the profanity that we got popping off up in here. This is how they should be talking in a situation like we've been having right now between everything that's going on. So I'm liking every bit of it, man, and I'm glad we finally caught up to the information of the asteroid is upon us. So now I think all 3 factions know what's about to happen. Now let's get it popping.
Yeah, so I thought this episode had a lot of highlights for me. I loved Alex getting the true serum. I thought that was fantastic. I like that whole part. Him and Bobby are definitely putting the pieces together there. I think as far as like being able to follow the ship and potentially see what that route is going to tie them to Marco, I think, at some point, which essentially could bring, you know, him into the mix in that regard, which will help them find Marco, which is essentially what they need to do to stop him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chrissy not giving up, she was 100% right, and now she's going to be, unfortunately, validated too late. Because the damage has already been done. But again, this is just the first one. I don't know how far apart they're timed either. I only saw the first 22-hour one. But this is going to have a huge impact.
Oh, that must have been that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that's the 22, yeah, so yeah.
So there's another one.
Yeah, plenty more.
So it'll be, I don't know what they're going to do, because, I mean, it's going to be completely validated in the fact that one, the meteor hit, two, that their systems
It
didn't recognize
detect
it.
yeah.
So like it's gonna play all into all the
Yep.
information they've had so
Easy.
far.
Yep.
And I also have to say, Drummer this episode, as far as her mourning Ashford, just broke my heart into a million pieces. I thought that was so sweet and so sincere. Just even her with the bottle. I just felt all of that, and it broke my heart all over again for her.
And they closed that chapter right there too. They closing it all up, buttoning it up like it's supposed to.
Yeah, so I thought all of that worked really well. Now I loved the end part, as far as like I thought the just visually what they did with that, even with the guy fishing, and you see like the impact of it from a distance, how his face is already. Oh, I thought that was incredible. That was just so visually stunning and so well done.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the next episode. Obviously, like this left us on a cliffhanger. We have to see what damage is done, how we're all going to react. This is about to be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for it. Last comment with Naomi and her son. We knew this is exactly what was going to happen. We have to remember, as we saw last season, Marco's already a master manipulator. He's a great orator, a great speaker. So imagine what he's told Philip for the last how many years Naomi's been gone, and all these things he's told him. There is no way Naomi's coming in on a one-time visit and washing all of that away. She has zero chance.
Yeah.
And now that she's captured, how is this going to play out? I'm assuming they're going to take her back to Marco, is where they're going.
Yep.
But this is exactly what we thought would happen as well.
Yep.
And Holden is about to be super pissed.
Yeah.
So we have all these pieces moving. It'll be interesting. I just can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah, it's getting good. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for the Expanse Season 5, Episode 3. And until next time, people, peace.